All right, we are live. And oh my gosh, I got to tell you, it has been the most incredible week, right, Ruth?
Oh my gosh.
Everything you pray for in your business, when it all starts to come, I am telling you, it is amazing. So, all right, guys, it looks like just make sure everybody's finding us here. Going to go in the group. If you are joining us live, drop in where you're joining us from. If you're catching the replay, give us a hashtag replay. All right, I'm seeing people hopping on.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, I am going to start sharing my screen here while we get started.
Yeah, we are going to join or jump right in, guys. We have had an incredible week. We just had our convention last weekend, and oh my gosh, so many fun and exciting things.
Absolutely. So today, guys, we have an exciting topic. I love this because we are going to teach you how to launch a $1 million business online using our social media system.
So, guys, our mission is to show you how to get, how to use the system to start getting results in your business in the first 30 days. If you can get someone making money in their first 30 days, they are not going to leave your team.
Absolutely. But before we get started, guys, make sure you grab a pen and notebook, okay? Make the best use of your time by taking notes while you're watching. Turn off your distractions. Stay till the end because we'll be giving away 10 days of top posts to help you launch or relaunch your business in the online space.
And I just real quickly want to say hello to Elizabeth, Molly, Jenny, Deb, Chelsea, Dawn. Oh my gosh, Marilyn, Gail, Sherry. We have so many people on. Great job, guys. And but we are going to dive in. This presentation is a little longer, but we want to try and keep it in the same amount of time. So we are going to dive right in today and really deliver the goods to you. So did you know that 98% of network marketers fail in the first 30 days of business? Right? Think about it. Honestly, it's what gives this industry such a crappy reputation. But what we're going to show you today is going to help you have a profitable business within that first 30 days and really defy those odds.
So in case we haven't met, guys, we've got a lot of new people in this group. So welcome if you're new. I'm Ruth. That's Trisha. I think you're above me, Trish. There you are.
I am.
We've been in network marketing a combined 25 plus years. We built entirely online using social media. That's what we've taught our team to do as well. We are both double comma marketing coaches, and we feel mentally and physically on fire. We take care of ourselves. We exercise, we eat right. So we have the energy to do the business we do. We are both girl moms. And in the past 3 years, we've coached over 3,000 struggling network marketers. Why is that important? Because we know what it's like to be in the trenches because we are also network marketers, but we've talked to so many people and we know what the common problems are. We are both six-figure income earners, and we are super passionate about helping you achieve your goals.
And so, guys, what do you need? Well, I want to share just a little bit about this too, because I know we got a lot of people in this group, like we said, who are new, but I know this weekend at our convention, one of the things that was really crazy, everybody was looking for what we have, right? Even some of the top income earners, they're like, okay, how are you doing this on social media? So this here, guys, is something really different and it works. And it was our team that everybody was talking about because we were the ones doing things differently and getting those great results. So what you need is you need a problem that people are searching for a solution for. Okay, that's the first thing. You need a way to teach the people who would benefit from your solution, right? Because people need to know how, right? You need a solution that's proven to work, and how having social proof and having social proof and testimonials makes it much more powerful. And you also need a marketing plan to attract, educate, and convert those people into customers and business partners. And you need it to be duplicatable. That's the key word here.
And you know what, Trish, reflecting back on the weekend, and our team was really featured because we are one of the only teams building on social media, and to see so many of our team members cross the stage as top earners, really top ranks, and also to see examples of social media posts up on the big screen, teaching everyone at convention. And those posts came from our team members. Wow, what an amazing convention. So what we do, guys, works. So what if we showed you exactly how it can be done with one product pack? And we're going to go through this example. So I want you to think about the product packs you have and how you might apply this whole sort of methodology with your own product packs.
So the problem, using this one example we're going to use, right? The problem in today's modern diet consists of way too many acidic forming foods. All right. So many everyday foods are acidic, like carbs, meats, dairy, coffee. Yes, coffee, right? We do have a solution for that though. But essentially it's a body that's in a constant acidic state that makes it prone to disease, chronic illness, weight gain, and even shaving years off of your life. Now, listen, first of all, I just want to say we are not making any claims on anything. We are sharing research we have found online, and that is it. On the opposite end, though, a body that follows an alkaline diet may benefit from a variety of healthy advantages. And that's what we want to share with you. And that's what we talk with you about. We eat right, we exercise, we're doing the right things. It works really well for us. And we know that other people who do the same are getting those same results.
So in this example, we're going to use for you today as an example, right? And again, you want to be thinking about the product packs you have in your company and how you can apply this sort of conceptually to your product packs. Our wellness pack fights against fatigue. So too much acid in the body actually decreases the supply of oxygen. If you feel groggy throughout your day, even with the proper amount of sleep, this could be unnecessary buildup of acid. Strengthens the immune system, and who doesn't want that these days? Unbalance in pH reduces the body's ability to fight bacteria and viruses. Alkalizing is necessary to eliminate the probability of disease, okay? Reduces inflammation. Overacidity in the body can increase inflammation. When you have heart disease, arthritis, cancer, your system is in an inflammatory state. A diet that consists of alkaline forming foods keeps inflammation in check. Strengthens bones. As people age, the body naturally uses up calcium from our bones. Calcium is a key factor in balancing the blood and body pH. Without the calcium, our bones become brittle, leading to osteoporosis. So this is our wellness pack here. And our wellness pack is really a miracle of science. It's all natural, and it helps keep us in this state of alkalinity and optimal health.
But does it work, right? People want to know, does it work? It sounds great, right? But here's some social proof from that. Here are some posts that, people have written. Here are some testimonials. Ruth, thanks for putting your glasses on because I don't have mine. And I'm like, I can't even read this.
I can read them. So we've got a few testimonials here. 10 days of green capsules. Depression and anxiety relief was the result in a client of mine. Okay, these are third-party testimonials. Why do you need third-party testimonials about your own product pack? It's because it's one thing coming from you when you're talking to a prospect, but it's another thing when the testimonials are coming from a third party. I mean, what's the first thing you do when you go to try out a new restaurant? You check the third-party reviews, right? Here's some more. I take the green caps mid-afternoon and have more energy than ever. Our CEO takes the green caps 4 times a day and 4 caps each time because he feels more energy and healthier than he did before. With his schedule, he needs his energy high. I've found that my IBS symptoms have all but disappeared. Can't pinpoint which product, but I'm using them all. I do not mix greens in with my shake. I take them separately and I feel amazing. I have degenerative arthritis in my back and knees. My knees are also shot from being a softball catcher my entire childhood. Recovery has taken the daily chronic pain away, and I finally do squats and leg day at the gym again. Without piercing pain to the center of my kneecaps. It's amazing. And as you can see on the right, we've got testimonials around inflammatory arthritis, chronic arthritis. Even I have MS and fibromyalgia. I take 2 recovery every morning and my pain has lessened by 50%. Love it. Third-party testimonials, guys, around your products is what sells. It gives them validity, right? It's one thing coming from you. It's another thing coming from a third party.
So where do you find the people that want this, right? That's the biggest question. And I know before I started marketing on social media, I kept thinking, okay, how do I find these people? Because unfortunately, they don't walk around with signs, right? Most people don't even know that they need this. But think about this. There's 2.63 billion people on Facebook, right? The average user in the US is 40 years old. There's 1 billion users on Instagram. 75% of Instagram our users are under 35. And the average user has 500 plus friends. So this allows you to get in front of your ideal prospect.
So the social media marketing plan and training system, module 1, attract. So first you have to learn how to take people in the cold market on social media. Those are the people who don't even know who you are. They've never seen you before, and learn how to attract them. Module 2, grow. Grow your business through engagement with your posts. Module 3, evaluate. Allow your prospects time to see what you have and determine if it's right for them. And module 4, convert. We've got to convert. If we want customers and new recruits, we have to convert.
So if this product line doesn't fit your story, right, we've got several others to choose from, which is one of the things that we love about what we're doing. And the next phase, guys, because what got you here won't get you there.
Absolutely. So you've launched your business, you're excited, and now it's time to grow, right? So the first thing is you've got to create a personal brand on social media. You've got to define who your prospect is, your perfect prospect. You've got to consistently create content that gets people to engage with you and convert, and basically use your social media real estate, because it literally is like real estate, as a simple funnel.
So this is what a typical launch could look like, right? This was a post that we did. This was more on the business side, right? Talking about the things that we've been doing, working behind the scenes, some of the stuff. And really in the end, we just talked about what we had been doing that wasn't working. And we talked about what our solution was of what we were doing and what it has changed for us, right? What it has really changed so that it could really resonate and really start to get people going, okay, what is it they're doing, right? Because people are wanting to have the results you're having, but they also want to know how you're doing it. And sharing something like this can allow them to see that, okay, wait, it is possible. There is a way. And they're going to want to know more information, which is what leads into that call to action at the end of people dropping a yes if they want to get more info to learn more about it.
And this is one of the things that we really teach our team to do, how to properly launch their business on social media and start to create that momentum for themselves to really get their business off the ground. What most people are teaching, however, is, and you may have seen this, drop us a 1 if you've seen any of these things: unboxing the arrival of your product, sharing company product photos with links to your website, covering up labels on products. This is not attraction marketing, guys, okay? Sending messages, 10 messages a day to strangers and old friend. Hey girl, I just started this new thing and it made me think of you. Hey girl, I'm looking for 5 motivated go-getter types. Do you know anyone who fits that bill? Posting in hundreds of groups that we're looking for those 5 people. And guys, if you're doing these things, don't feel bad. I did them in the beginning when I didn't know what I was doing. I'm sure Trish did as well.
Oh, yeah.
We're getting some ones here.
Oh, yeah. I get you guys. So the next phase, grow, is about engaging with your people and really taking them on a journey, right? They really want it because it's all about that feeling. It's all about that connection, right? So thinking about how you can be adding value to your audience, things that you can be doing to add value, because you want to know what solutions that you have that are going to solve their problems. When you can provide solutions, people are going to keep coming back for more information, right? What message are you consistently showing up with? And this is why it's so important to know your brand, Because if you're showing up with a different message every day, people have no idea what it is you're doing. So you got to be really consistent with having that same message all the time. And also, you need to know how you can take someone from a follower, right, to a customer or a team member. Because in the end, isn't that what we all are looking for, right? We all want more people signing up, whether it be a customer or a team member. It doesn't matter. Either way, it helps grow your business.
Yeah, it's kind of funny, followers aren't going to pay your bills.
Nope.
Okay, so step one, create your personal brand. So basically, guys, your brand is your story. What is your story? How can your story resonate and help others, right? What keeps your ideal prospect awake at night? That's part of your story. You're providing a solution to their problems. What struggles have you had, right? What are you passionate about? What are your hobbies? What do you like to do with your free time? What topics that excite you that you can talk about all day long? What are you looking for in your business? And what life are you looking to create? All of these things start to form your personal brand when you start talking about them over and over and over again and providing valuable solutions to your ideal prospect.
And just to add to that just slightly too, what that does is it allows people to sit there and go, oh, me too, right? Because think about it, in this business, most people think they're alone. They think they're the only one that's not getting the results they're looking for. They think they're the only one that get people not responding, right? But when they can see that other people have had those same struggles, they can now relate to you. And when they can relate to you, they're going to be more apt to stick around and see what else you've got to offer, right? So defining your perfect prospect. So did you know that you don't have to work with everyone who wants to join you? Let's first think about that, right? We tell people no all the time. Just like, seriously, we do. And I know some of you are going, oh my God, I would just die to have someone who wants to sign up. Well, guess what? We want people who actually want to work and build a business. We don't want people who are just sitting around signing up to I don't know what, right? That's not who we're looking for. We're looking for people who are serious about building a business. So you don't need to be desperate for people to join you, right? You don't. Focus on finding business partners and not just signups. So think about this when you're defining that perfect prospect, because you want to think about those people who aren't going to give you those silly objections like, is this a pyramid thing? That's not the person you want to be having a conversation with, right? So focusing on quality instead of quantity, and think about it, out of the billions and trillions of people that there are out there in this world today, what if you could find 20 who are just like you, right? 20 people who want what you want. How could your business be different?
And that's the cool thing, guys, about creating a personal brand is you can attract those people and you can find those 20 who will turn into 1,000 because they actually do the work, right? That's the difference. So you need to know who you're talking to. When you know who your avatar or who your ideal prospect is, that person who, if they knocked on your door tomorrow and said, hey, I want to join your team, you went, oh, this is the person I've been waiting for, right? That's your perfect prospect. You need to speak their language, okay? That doesn't mean Spanish or French or English. You need to use the words that they use. Marketing to everyone is marketing to no one. Marketing to everyone and trying to catch everyone with your message is a scarcity mindset. Getting really specific with your language and your message is targeted and it'll attract that person, okay? Not everyone is your prospect. Most people think everyone is a prospect and they skip that important step. And that comes from traditional network marketing where we're taught everyone is our prospect. Everyone who's walking with skin needs what we have or needs a business. And that's just not true. People reach out, join based on emotion. So we have to know what emotions to hit in our posts and our live videos and so on. People join teams, join businesses, buy products, not because of features They join because of the emotional response they get from the posts, the live videos, and so on. This is what will separate you in the industry and make you a professional. Why? Because it's the way professionals market their businesses.
So step 3 is now consistently creating content that's going to convert, right? So you've got to make sure that, one, you're showing up on social media consistently, right? Because if you're showing up today and not for another 2 weeks, you're not delivering any consistent message, first of all. But your consistency is going to build like and trust with your audience. And when you can start building like and trust, people, again, they're going to be able to resonate with you better. But also, when they hear you, because you've shown up there consistently, they can trust that you're going to be someone who's going to be there to help them if they decide to join you as well, right? They're going to know that you're not going to go MIA on them. Because how many of you have ever signed up in a business before and the person who enrolled you was gone in like a week, right? Like, it happens, right? People need to know they can trust you, that you're going to be that person who delivers and on the promise that you've made, right? Also, delivering the right message in front of the right eyes is what will recruit more people into this, right? Again, though, showing up consistently and building that like and trust with people is going to allow this to also happen. And knowing your avatar allows you to be clearer in your posts and create better content because you're talking to one person like they're a friend, right? And again, instead of talking to everybody, because you're crystal clear on who it is you want, your posts are going to, even though the masses see them, each person's going to go, oh, wow, she's talking to me, right? And when you can draw somebody in like that, they are going to be very likely to want to join you in what you're doing.
So guys, drop us a 2 in the comments if you've ever read a well-written post and it hit you right here and you went, wow, she's talking to me. She's talking my language. That's what we're talking about. Oops. So there's 7 types of content to be posting. Story posts. So stories about your struggle to what you did about the struggle and what you learned and won from getting over it. Educational posts, inspiration and motivation. Everyone loves that stuff. Behind the scenes, let them know what your desk looks like, your workplace looks like, where you run your business from home. Benefits and testimonials, right? Your why. Let people know why you're doing this business, what it means to you, what it means to your family. And then finally, your offer, ask, and invite. Because if we never invite, no one's going to take a look.
And then step 4, use your real estate, right? Your social media real estate to set up a simple funnel. So first of all, people hear funnel and most people are like, what in the world is a funnel? Or you're like, okay, funnels are complicated, right? Well, just so you know, funnels don't need to be complicated technology, right? We use this term because typically when you think about it, when you are funneling somebody, you're trying to direct them where you want them to go. And that's all a funnel really means, all right? So you don't need to have massive ad budgets when using funnels. Even though many people in this industry are teaching those fancy funnels, they're not duplicatable, right? They're just not duplicatable. Your team doesn't want to be a part of them. The other thing is, guys, just because you have a fancy funnel doesn't mean you know how to get people to even look at your funnel or what to do with your funnel. There's so many things that go along with the funnel. And that's why that's not what we teach, not unless somebody's really more advanced, right? Because we do know how to do them. We've got some of our own, but that's not what we're teaching our team. We teach our team simple strategies that are duplicatable and get people into profit. And when you can use your real estate to direct people, and we're going to give a couple examples, then it's going to make it much easier for you to be able to get people where you want them to go.
Absolutely. So the key, guys, is keep it simple, right? What's simple and clear duplicates. If you add confusion, it won't duplicate. And that's why everything we do with our team, we keep super simple. And that's why people are seeing rank advancements and massive growth in their businesses. So attract, engage, evaluate, and convert. So the funnel looks like this. We take people from personal profile on Facebook, possibly to a business page, then to an evaluation group where your prospects can evaluate, almost like window shopping, whether the opportunity or the product is right for them. And then the last step is a Zoom call, and that's where the enrollment happens. It can also go from, and this applies to Instagram too, okay? If you're using Instagram, personal profile, messenger conversation, then to the evaluation group to allow your prospect to evaluate the opportunity or the product, and then messenger where you send a link. And these are two of our very, very simple funnels that anyone can use, that has allowed our team to not have to have advertising budgets that are generally have to be big to be effective, and have many of our team rank advanced 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times in their first year with us.
So the next thing is, guys, how to scale your network marketing business to 6 and 7 figures, right? And let's be real. Most people want this. Very few people get this, right? But what I'm loving is we are seeing in our company this starting to happen over and over because of the systems that are in place. Because systems duplicate, people don't.
So hit some love hearts, guys. Some of those love heart emojis if you'd like to see your business at 6 or 7 figures. Some people do. Some people are happy just, a few extra $100 a month. Doesn't, it's your goal, but hit some of those love hearts if you want to hit 6 figures and above in your business. So you've burned through your warm market. Now what? We've all been there. You're posting on Facebook and only your mom, your teammates, your uplines are posting on your posts. That's a big problem, right? Because you got to get new people looking at your stuff. You've sent copy paste messages to everyone on your friends list, and most of them don't respond. Not effective. Your friends and family think you're in a cult or pyramid scheme. And you know what? Like, I've been in this industry 14 years. My family still thinks I'm in a cult or pyramid scheme.
Yeah, my family doesn't even know what I do. My dad's just like, all I know is she never asks me for money.
Exactly. You're tired of prospecting everywhere you go. I hated that, going to the malls, Starbucks. The thing I hated most was I was always prospecting my server at the restaurant, and my kids used to hate it. Like, they wanted to crawl under the table. You know that you're sending awkward hey girl messages to your friends from 20 years ago, and it's not working either.
So guys, do we have permission to get real with you? Just going to ask, just drop us a yes or a no below. And if it's a no, then this might not be the right training for you.
Yeah. If it's a no, you better log off right now.
Yeah.
So here's the facts. Your warm market's only going to get you so far, and then you're going to come to a dead stop. You're not going to get rich off your friends and family. Cold messaging is not a marketing strategy, though you may have been told it is. It's not. Most 7 and 8 figure earners have been building their influence for years. Their current company is not their first company, so they have a network already. And you can't scale and get to 6 figures without duplication. You cannot do it yourself. You have to bring a team with you.
100%. So how do you grow beyond your warm market, right? That's everybody's question. Like, okay, so how do I do this? Well, like we said before, there are 2.7 billion people on Facebook. There are over 1 billion people on Instagram. And think about this. How would it change your life if you knew where to find your people? Right? If you knew how to get in front of the right people in those markets? Because like we said before, with the billions and trillions of people out there, you only need really about 20 people who are just like you. You don't need thousands of people just like you now. Then it just gets silly. But if you could just get 20 like you, right? And find your people, and then really better yet, have your people find you instead of you finding them. That's when it really gets fun.
And it's so funny, Trish, that this slide is so true, because when I keep metrics on my business all the time, I know all of my numbers because I'm running a real business. And when I launched my network marketing business with you, Trish, back in April of 2020, my first month, I sponsored 23 people, and that turned into 1,000 new reps on our team in under a year. And those are the real numbers, guys. But it has to be the right people, right? It has to be the people who do the work. So there's two ways to grow your market beyond your warm market. Number one is paid strategies. That means paid advertising. And number two, it's branded Facebook groups.
So you want to use groups really to grow your influence, right? So groups should be providing value, not being about sales, right? That's where most people make mistakes, is they think, oh, let me get this person in a group and I'm going to sell them, right? You've got to have value happening inside of that group. People need to actually want to be in your group. Like, how many of you get mad when somebody just invites you to a group and you have no idea what that group is about, right? You need to ask before inviting. And all those VIP groups are great if you've got customers or promotions, discounts, new products. They're really only good for maintaining, right? They're good for maintaining the customers who you already have, but they're not good for growing your audience, because nobody else, like, people aren't adding new people in there, right? So it doesn't grow your audience. But if you can be using challenges, trainings, and workshops to add new people to your group, right? When you have a group that you're actually providing value with. And the other thing is, you can provide other valuable information. So for instance, the trainings we do here in this group, people have to be a member of this group to access these trainings, right? They're not going to see the trainings any other way. And when you can use these correctly, the groups create community, culture, influence. I mean, gosh, I can't even tell you how many people stopped me last week at our event, in the airport. Like, it was hilarious, going, oh my God, I know you. And I'm like, hi, but I don't know them because we can't see your faces, right? But they knew us, and I'm like, oh, that's great. Like, how do I know you? They're like, we're in your SNP group. And I'm like, oh, that's amazing. So groups are going to build know, like, and trust with your audience, and it's really going to create that community. And we had people who are on other teams promoting our group for us last weekend. Like, we were cracking up. It was just so funny. It was fun, though. It was so much fun to get to know so many of you, and we loved every minute of it. But it just goes to show the power behind what it actually does. Like, it proved out everything we teach you. It was that proof of everything.
So most important, guys, feature your team leaders inside the group and on your Facebook page to help them create influence fast as well. This is going to absolutely create massive team duplication. It's one thing that we do. Our team leaders are on our social networking professionals page every single day doing a Facebook Live. It helps them build their own influence quickly because they have the social networking professionals brand behind them, and they're not alone.
And just real quickly, Angie Mack commented, I did, glad we finally met. Yes, Angie, thank you so much for finding me last weekend. And you were just one of so many, but it was so nice to put a face with a name. So thank you for introducing yourself. And then here, guys, here's just a few of our things, how we build influence, right? We bring team members in, we bring people who are having success in, we do spotlights on them, right? We do success stories with them. People are posting testimonials. All of that builds influence and creates easy duplication.
So this is one of our groups where people can, one of our evaluation groups, where people can come in and evaluate our products. And if you think about an evaluation group like window shopping, right? So you're going to add someone to the group, and they can look around, they can shop around without the pressure of a salesperson breathing down their back, right? Have you ever walked into a store where you just want to browse and some salesperson is like after you all the time? Well, evaluation groups allow people to browse at their own speed without feeling pressure, which is awesome.
And this is one of our team groups that we've got, but we also use this as kind of the last step where we put in some presentations and allow people to see all the rank advancements and testimonials and stuff from our team.
Absolutely. So master the basics before using scaled strategies. Obviously, guys, you have to have the basics in place before you can scale. Scale strategies cost money sometimes. If you're going to use paid advertising, you need a minimum, and this is bare minimum, of about $300 a month to even consider starting advertising. You must must master the basics before implementing this, or you're going to end up taking that money and pouring it right down the drain. Okay. You can use our groups for free, completely free to do that. They won't work if you aren't using and mastering the launch grow portion of our training. They just won't work because you won't attract the right people. Many coaches, courses, and upline teach this right out of the gate, and you'll be wasting your money and you'll likely fail. And you'll just be kind of floundering around.
So guys, it's the timing on your side, right? The fact is most committed network marketers are stuck, and it's not their fault. There's saturation sometimes. There's a lot of Me Too products, and they've missed momentum and critical mass in their business.
So these are the 4 phases of network marketing. And as you can see, the first phase, and we've all felt it, is the initial excitement. Like you want to go, you want to build, you want to sell, you want to bring in people. And when things don't quite go the way you want them to, there's the disappointment, the challenges, right? And eventually you're going to hit a critical point in your business. We've all been there if you've been in the industry for a while. Either you decide you're going to quit, or you decide you're going to learn the skills, you're going to find the right path for you, and you're going to rise to financial freedom.
So like we said before, you cannot scale without duplication. So you can be a beast at signing up new customers and business partners, but if nobody can duplicate what you're doing, then you're never going to be able to scale your business to 6 figures. And I know how that feels. I've been there before. Ruth's been there before. That's why we put together this system that we've got for our team. And I can tell you guys, anybody who comes into our team can 100% get to that 6 figures if they follow the process, right? The most stable business in the industries run deep and wide, right? Your 7th level needs to know exactly what to do when they join you, which is why we've got a whole training portal put together where people can get started. It does, and that way, if they're not our recruits or they're way down, they still can get started the same exact way. Making a list of 100 people and messaging 10 people a day is not a duplication system. Now, we do teach some list making. Ours is very different. And our list making, everybody likes how we do our lists. Let's just put it that way. And you must be able to set people up for success, right? People have had enough failure. They are ready to move on. And sometimes, guys, this means you need to make a change, right? Because maybe where you're at isn't where you need to be to get what you need for that success. And sometimes you need to make a change so that you can set yourself up for success.
So, question for you. Do you have a system that's duplicating? Is it duplicating? Is it working for you? Are your team members having success?
So the Social Networking Professionals social media system, with this system, we added over 1,000 new people to our organization and had over 100 rank advancements in just 7 months last year. We were the fastest growing team. In fact, we are the only team still growing on social media, and we are still one of the fastest growing teams in the company. But here's a sample of a few of them and our team duplication system that works.
So here on the left, on this page, we have some of our team members. Carla on the left, she has rank advanced 3 times in 6 months, and she actually earned her first free trip in the industry. She says, this team has taken me from being stuck and at a dead end in my business to creating unlimited possibilities. Instead of worrying about how I will succeed, I'm excited to learn and implement. It's not about trial and error anymore. It's not about just talking to more people. It's about learning tools and strategies to be of value to people to grow my business online. I've learned branding strategies, content creation, and duplication systems. The systems I've been looking for to simply plug and play. I've learned to work smarter, not harder.
And in the middle, we've got Whitney. In 5 months, she had rank advanced twice, but she's actually rank advanced a 3rd time. We need to update this. She also earned her first free trip. And she said, the system opened my eyes to a whole new way of marketing. I've learned how to set up my Facebook profile properly in a way that attracts leads to me. And now I'm building a brand that I'm really proud of and attractive quality leads to me. I can tell you the one thing about Whitney, she has blown up with what she can do. She oh my gosh, she's teaching us things these days with some of the things she's learned. It's incredible.
Absolutely. And here we have Cheryl in 6 months has rank advanced 3 times and earned her first free trip as well. For the first time, I actually have leadership and mentorship in my business that has made me think bigger. This has allowed me to recruit more people in my business and achieve things I never thought were possible.
And here are just a few more. In 8 months, Molly has rank advanced 5 times as building a massive team. In all my years of network marketing, I have never had the support or leadership I have here. The SNP system has been an absolute game changer in my business, allowing me to have true success for the first time in my business without feeling spammy. And I got to tell you, she crossed our stage at a pretty decent rank last weekend. Very excited to see her up there.
Yeah, I was like bawling my eyes out here at home watching virtually because I couldn't be there. But yeah, it was pretty emotional for me to see her cross. In 3 months, Angela has rank advanced 4 times. If you're a network marketer who's struggling with old school methods of building, like making a list of friends and family, hosting parties, trying to find people to host parties, stuck in the malls or having coffee meetups, it's time to go out and scale up, learn new and better ways to build your business.
And Lisa here on the right, another one crossing stage that brought tears to my eyes last weekend. In 8 months, she has rank advanced 5 times. She says, I was struggling in my network marketing business for years. It wasn't until I implemented my team duplication system and nailed down my branding and messaging that my business took off. I'm so grateful I said yes to this new way of growing a network marketing team.
So guys, this is for you. This is for you if you are motivated to make $1,000 in your first month. You can commit to trainings and weekly small group calls. You have a positive get it done attitude, mindset. You're a go-getter. You want to learn social media marketing and create influence fast with our help. And living a healthy and wealthy lifestyle is what you're looking for.
So as you saw before, we had, our 4 main modules that we teach to our team. And you can see here where we've got it broken down even more. Again, attracting your prospects to you, grow your business through engagement with your prospects. 3, evaluate, allow your prospects time to see what you have. And 4, converting with a customized funnel roadmap. Action steps to build your brand, get leads, and close sales in each module, and much, much more.
So guys, would you like to get this for free, right? Trish and I literally have spent not thousands, tens of thousands to learn what we've learned about marketing and the online space, and literally put 8 months of work into creating this team duplication system before we launched it last April. You could set it all up yourself like we did. Took us 8 months, lots of trial and error, lots of burning the midnight oil. You could set it up yourself for your team, or you could join us.
Mm-hmm. And here are just a few testimonials of what people had to say in those first 20 days, right? Of how much it's helped them, what it's changed for them, what is different from them, and really how this is such a professional system that allows that duplication.
So guys, if you need more information, get back to the person who invited you to this group. Let them know that you're serious and not just curious about finding out more, and they will set up a Zoom call with you. Or if you want to chat with Trish and us personally, there's our calendar links right there. We'll also drop it in the comments below and have a chat with us, right? To find out whether this is the missing piece that will allow you to finally have the success that you've been looking for so long. Now, obviously, if someone brought you to this group and you do meet with us and you do end up joining us, we will absolutely refer you back to them to get signed up with us. And then we start right away plugging you into our systems, our trainings, our coaching calls, so that you can begin your journey learning attraction marketing.
So guys, we want to thank you so much for joining today. And listen, if you are even just curious and really want more info, do not hesitate to reach out, right? Ask yourself, am I going to get where I want to go by doing what I'm currently doing and where I currently am? Do I have the support I need? Do I have the mentorship I need? Because most people don't, right? And unless you want to continue to sit where you're at for the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years, it's time to make a change. It really, really is. So don't hesitate. We look forward to hearing from you. And we thank you all for joining us this week. Have an awesome day.
Have a fantastic day. Bye, guys.